Hey guys, real quickly, I just want to say thank you to all of you that have watched our recent video, How Much RAM Can Your Computer Really Handle? If you have not watched that video, please watch that video. But I want to thank you so much for watching that video. It has been a struggle to get views on this channel. And I just do appreciate all those viewers that watched that video, comment on that video. We thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to you all for watching that video. Let's get into our new video here. Thank you again. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, welcome back to another Tech Support Spy video. As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in, watching your content here on Tech Support Spy. Again, if you like and learn something from this video, please like, comment below, and share this video with others, and also subscribe to Tech Support Spy. All right, this is a follow-up to our video on how much RAM can your computer really handle. If you have not watched that video, it should be right here. Make sure you watch that video, and we do appreciate all the views, all the comments on that video. Hope you guys learned something from that video. We want to do a follow-up. We want to do a follow-up to that video about your RAM specs. If you don't have your manual for your computer or your motherboard, you lost it, your dog ate it, your dog Bruno was being bad and it ate your manual for your computer. Well, I'm gonna show you how to find your manual and find your RAM specs for your computer and your motherboard. All right, guys, are you ready to learn some more computer and technology stuff and tips and tricks with me, Tech Support Spy? Let's dive into the video. All right, guys, real quick before we dive into the video, I just want to let you know that we are going to be doing another video on RAM. We are just doing gun-ho on RAM content to let people know and help people understand and be aware about their RAM and how their RAM works, how much RAM they can put into your computer. We want to show you how to simply open up a laptop to upgrade your RAM. You can either use a butter knife, credit card to update your RAM in your laptop. And yes, you're going to need some screwdrivers. We'll show you what you need. It's very simple to update or upgrade your RAM in your laptop. All right, let's dive into the video. All right, guys, we're going to break this into like two different sections. So the first section that I explain about how to find your manual for your computer or motherboard, we're going to do computers first. So for those who are non-tech savvy and want to learn how to find your manual for your computer, whether it's laptop or desktop, we're going to do you guys first. And then for you PC builders that might be a little bit more advanced, we're going to show you how to find your motherboard manual and specs here towards the latter part of this video. So you guys stick with us and stay to the end if you can for you PC builders, and we'll show you how to find your motherboard manual as well. We're going to first start off though for those non-tech savvy users to look up their laptop and desktop manual first. Okay, so we are on microcenter.com. So if you have not heard of MicroCenter is one of the computer electronic retailers within the United States. They have multiple stores around the country. They're kind of like a Best Buy, but you can find almost everything at Microsoft. You can find like motherboards, PC parts, hard drives, desktop computers, laptops, TVs, transistors, switches, network equipment, anything you can think of that's a computer or technology device. You can find it at Microsoft. And I would encourage you to take a look at Microcenter's website if you have a store near you. And I think this site is best for me to be able to explain where you can find your manual based off the parts, motherboard, and computers, desktops, and laptops that they sell. So I can show you how to find your manual. All right, so let's start off with a laptop. Let's say we want to find a laptop and be able to find the manual and also find the RAM specs out of the manual for that particular laptop. So when you're at microcenter.com's website, you can go to products, and we're going to go down to computers, and I'm going to just do all laptops. Let's see what comes up for all laptops. They have several laptops here. Now, I am a fan of Dell. I like Dell computers. Most of my laptops are Dells. I have a couple of HPs, and I have a Lenovo laptop. But let's take a look at the Dell computers. So let's go down here for Dell. Take a look at some of the Dell computers they have here. So let's take a look at this Dell Inspiron 153530. So the key is you have to Google this information. You have to Google your manual for your particular laptop. And understand when you go to Google, you have to use the make and model. The make is a Dell Inspiron and the model is 3530. So what we want to do is take all of this, right? And we want to go to Google. And we're going to just type in, paste in the Dell Inspiron 153530, and we're going to do, right? I can't spell. Still can't spell. I need to go back to school. All right. So as you look at that and you pull up your manual for that make and model of that laptop, you got to decipher which of the websites that come back out of the search results that best can give you the information that you need. So I'm not going to choose that first one here. I'm going to choose the second one here. It has documentation. I go here. You're going to get on the site here and you want to look for words that describe what you're looking for. So we see manual and doc. So they have a manual here. I guess I could choose the first one there. So let's go ahead and go with this one here with USB. Depends on which Dell that you get, if it has a type USB Type C or without USB Type C. But we want to look at the specifications. So you got to use your eyes and kind of read what you're looking at, right? When you come to some of these sites, make sure you use your eyes and kind of read what information that it's sharing to you so you can know what you need to click on to get you to the information that you need. I'm kind of getting tongue tied here. So we can look at the specifications, processor. We're looking for RAM, right? Chipset, memory. So this is where it's going to give you the max RAM that you can use in this Dell Inspiron 153530. It says here that it's 16 gigs of RAM is the max configuration that this Dell Inspiron 153530 can support. I would challenge that or question. I bet it's 32 gigs that the Dell Inspiron 153530 can support. Let's see if we can find information on that. All right. As we know, everything is on the internet, and Google is the most used search engine in the whole wide world. So you can find a lot of information off Google. And just to kind of let you know, that most guys who's in IT or in technical support, they use Google. They use Google to research things, to find certain information about things that they're researching and trying to repair. Even computer repair guys. If you take your computer to like Best Buy or MICROCENTER, if there's something that they need to research about repairing and fixing your computer, guarantee they're using Google to research how to fix it or Google to research certain things that they may have not experienced before and they need answers. They're going to use Google to find that information. So we're going to find out for this Dell Inspiron 153530 what is really the max RAM that it can support. The documentation says 16 gigs. I say it's going to be 32 gigs. Let's research it. So you can go to Google, always use the make and model, right, of the system that you're finding information for, and just type in max RAM, right? So obviously we see here, it's going to say 16 gigs of RAM. You're going to see some other sites. Now, one site here that I normally use to find max RAM or to even find RAM to purchase for a laptop that I might be repairing or I might be servicing, I'll go to Crucial. Crucial usually has good information. Let's go to Crucial here. And Crucial says the max RAM is 32 gigs. You can also see on here what type of RAM that the Dell Inspiron 153530 uses. It uses DDR4 3200, but this says it's 32 gigs. And if you look at any Dell, most Dells have Crucial RAM in them. So that's one thing to think about. The most Dell laptops, and I want to say most, but a good handful of Dell laptops and desktops use Crucial RAM as the RAM sticks for those computers. And I would say 32 gigs is the max RAM for this laptop. Let's take a look at a desktop. All right, let's take a look at desktops. We're still using the microcenter.com website. Definitely check Microcenter out on their website. And if you have a store near you, definitely go to one of their stores and check out the accessories and electronics and computers that they have. So I'm looking at all desktops. So I went to products, I went down to computers, and I went through all desktops. This is what came up. So we look at a Dell laptop. Let's take a look at an HP desktop. right? And let's try to find the manual and find the RAM specs, the maximum RAM specs for this HP. So you know what? Let's just go with this HP Victus desktop. And one of the things here, it shows it comes with 32 gigs of RAM. It has a 46 Ti. It's a great graphic card, by the way. And sometimes too, on Microsoft's website, you can go down to the specs. Like scroll down, look at the specs, right? And sometimes the specs will tell you what the maximum RAM support is. So right now they say the maximum RAM supported is 32 gigs. And it probably is 32 gigs in the documentation for this HP Victus gaming PC or desktop. Let's try to find the manual and see what that says. And then we're going to Google it and see what the world on Google says is the max RAM for this HP gaming PC. All right, so we're going to copy the make and model of the PC, right? And go to Google and we're going to type in manual, right? We're first going to look for the manual, right? And HP support comes up. Let's go to the HP support website. Should give you options to find the manual for this particular. See, let's see what they got. Make sure you look. Got to use your eyes and look and read. What's on the website to find the information that you need. So it's not really. Here's a manual here. Manual and guys, PDF format, user guide. Let's go ahead and go to user guide. Let's see what that pulls up here. So I'm gonna look to the left here. We're looking for specifications. Doesn't really have much information here. Secure troubleshoot back operating specifications. Support information is not showing anything, so it's not giving me what I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this, right? And is there anything else in this? I don't like they don't really have clear information about this HP Victus PC. So we're gonna go ahead and go to product specification. Let's go ahead and take a look at what information that HP has. See, Dell kind of has more organized information on their website for their computers. I like HP though. I don't want to act like or sound like I'm like downgrading HP. HP has good computers. Components, compatibility, availability, product information. Let's go to product information. Let's see what it has. Find product specification when they are unavailable online. Stores and memory verification Windows 10. Let's see what that says. No, we don't want that. Where is the information about the RAM here? So let's go to find specifications. See what that says. It's gonna have you go through things online. Wow, I didn't think this was gonna be this challenging here. Let's see. On a computer setup. Just go back to you setup and user guides. Service upgrading a service guide. Let's go to that. Let's see what that shows. Where's the English at? Oh man, we're gonna leave that alone. Wow, I would think that HP would have had just a straightforward guide and specifications about what this HP Victus could do as far as um, what the RAM specifications are, but it's not showing anywhere. So if you're not able to find it off the manufacturer's website, just Google it. Just go to Google. I don't want to use this. I want to use what we got from here, from microcenters.com's website. Let's Google this. We're going to do max RAM. And we know what site that we can go to, right? Remember the specifications of the specs on Micro Center's website said 32 gigs was the max RAM that it could do. Where's Crucial at? Uh, Crucial is not showing up. Let's see what the community for HP support says. Let's see what they say here. 32 gigs. fit it up to 2 times 32 gigs, basically 2 sticks, 32 gigs. Anybody else say anything differently? And this is how you have to research. You have to research online to define what online says about it. And again, you can still use the WMIC command from the video that we did on how to find how much RAM your computer really can support. Some of these sites are really giving good information. So what I'm gonna do is add Crucial at the end of this. All right, so Crucial comes up. See what Crucial says. All right, Crucial comes up, and Crucial says the maximum RAM for that HP Victus is 64 gigs. Right, so and it talks about it needs a DDR4 3200 SODIMM to be able to, or not a SODIMM, it's a UDIMM or a DIMM. It's a desktop. If you have seen my memory video, the difference between SODIMMs and DIMMs, I explain the difference between those two. But this is a desktop. The desktop uses DIMMs as the RAM sticks. But this says 64 gigs, and I would say 64 gigs would be the max RAM for this HP Victus gaming PC or desktop. And if you ran or run the WMIC command to see what the maximum RAM kilobytes that can be supported on your computer, if you run it on this HP Victus, I will guarantee it will come back at like 67 million, whatever it may be, which is going to be closer to 64 gigs. And if you are not familiar with what I just said, which you probably aren't if you're non-tech savvy, I explain all that in my video on how much RAM can your computer really support. Go back and watch that video. I explain all this and how you can determine how much RAM your computer can support. So these are ways that you can Google and find out information about how much RAM it can really support based off documentation and based on what is out there on the net. Let's dive into the motherboards and how to determine how much RAM your motherboard can support. Hey guys, I don't want to bore you with the rest of this video. I do hope you liked it, but we're going to split this video into two. I'll end up doing a part two of finding your computer manual, or in part two's case, finding your motherboard manual online in seconds. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment below. Make sure you are on the lookout for the part two of this video for your motherboard manual. And I thank you for watching Tech Support Spy.